This is the time we have pinpointed in your timeline, sir. This is when you go back and give yourself this.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Star Trek Online. This is Inferiority Complex speaking. Maybe a little bit quieter than normal. I know it's quite late at night. I don't want to waken the neighbours. Anyway, here we have loaded up D84. Now, as of today, April 15th, a new run of the Delta Recruit event is happening. There was a Klingon Recruit event earlier in the year. Delta Recruit is slightly different. Klingon Recruit, you had to create a Klingon based character. For a Delta Recruit, you can create a Federation, a Klingon, or a Romulan aligned character. This doesn't work for Jem'Hadar. It doesn't work for the original series or Discovery era Federation. It only works for Next Generation era characters, whether that be Starfleet Federation, Klingon Defense Force, or Romulan Republic. But the reason I'm making this specific video today, we're not actually going to play a mission with D84. He is just there in the screen in the background. Some of his other bridge officers. If I zoom out, we can see there's Elisa Flores and Tevrel. Some of his other bridge officers. In the background there is one called Jen. I don't remember that one, but never mind. Here we go. Okay, so he's got a few bits and pieces in his loot, a lot that I had completely forgotten about. But we're going to have a look at the Tesseract communications receiver. The whole Delta Recruit system has been updated. What we saw in the tutorial, where he's in some sort of massive cave and sent back in time by the Starfleet's temporal agent, I forget, Philip Cray anyway. I'll link to the tutorial mission with D84 and I'll see if I can get it to link with the time set to the start of that particular sequence. If not, I'll put a subtitle on the screen anyway, saying when to skip to if you want to see that scene. That scene is now gone. It's no longer part of the Temporal Recruit. What we're going to do later on in this video is we're going to create a new character as a Temporal Recruit just to see what the new scene looks like. We're not going to play through them, then I'm just going to delete that character because I've got no intention of ever using it. But here we are with the Tesseract communications receiver. We're going to have a look at all the Temporal Recruit rewards. Now, as you can see, there isn't actually that many that I've claimed because a lot of the missions in Star Trek Online have changed in recent years and some of them have been removed, pardon me, and so those missions that contained rewards, those rewards have been removed. Some new ones have been added in to replace the missing ones, but I think the original objectives to complete was 44 and now there's only 41. So we have character rewards, which I've claimed, and you can unlock an account reward as well for most of these as well. So at level 10, 20, 30, 40 you get a goodie box with space weapons, space equipment or space consoles or ground equipment. You only get one out of the four. You have to choose which one you want. At level 10 I think I ended up choosing ground equipment, I can't remember. Level 20 was space consoles, level 30 maybe I took space equipment, level 40 space weapons. In fact, level 40 I would definitely recommend picking the weapons option, but you may have a different view on that. Okay, D84 isn't level 50 yet, so he can't claim this one, but at level 50 he will get a box that gives them 250 of each reputation mark, 10,000 reputation only dilithium, 500,000 energy credits and expertise, and 2 Delta Vanguard tech upgrades. That's actually quite a lot, and we also get the title Delta Operative. I don't recall that reward being quite as generous as it is just now, but I may be wrong. However, there's a new one, level 60. This is new, completely new. None of the Delta recruits had this before. This is just brand new as of today. Delta Recruitment Award level 60 is pretty much exactly the same as the level 51. I may be... yeah, I'm actually slightly wrong. Reputation only dilithium, there's now 20,000 instead of 10,000, but you also get 20,000 salvage, which you didn't get before. So that's good. And then account reward, 250 marks, I think, of your choice for other characters to claim. We're going to have a look at that as well. Okay, so that's still to come. We'll have a look at the account rewards as well. But so that's just for playing the game and leveling up to level 60. The maximum level in Star Trek Online is 65. At level 52 you will unlock the Admiralty, and this allows you to, as you can see, I can't show you it, this allows you to send some of your ships off on missions without you. Now this is to reach level 1 in the Admiralty campaign of your faction. There are 4 Admiralty campaigns. There is a Federation, a Klingon and a Romulan campaign. So obviously as a Federation captain, D84 is going to have to run the Federation one. Vodacon, that we've been playing, picked up again recently, he's going to be playing through the Romulan faction, and I do have a Klingon aligned Delta recruit. They have to play through the Klingon campaign, obviously. But at level 1 you get 10 random one-time use ships and 5 assignment pass tokens. Level 5, sorry, on the thing you get slightly more reward, and at level 3 you get again slightly better rewards, but you also get an Admiralty card of the USS Voyager, which could be something well worth trying to get. At level 15 you open up research and development, which I have claimed both rewards. Level 1 gives you a bunch of R&D mats, materials, and a few specialist duty officers. And level 5 gives you some materials as well, I believe. Oh no, that's the one where it gives you the chance to either to boost one of the R&D schools to level 10, or I obviously boosted engineering to level 10. Alternatively, you can get an R&D boost, which would end up showing up here, one of the boosts that's available here. Research, okay, so the research one's the last one. I obviously didn't take the research boost. I'm pretty sure I took the engineering, skipped it up to level 10, because I got beams to level 5 and I got projectiles to level 5, and boosting one to level 10 seemed more sensible than maybe, you know, I could have boosted beams or projectiles up to level 10, but what was the point of that? I'd already got 5 levels. I'm missing out. So yeah, get your here we go, level 1. It says reach level 1 in any R&D school, and then for level 5 you reach level 5 in any R&D school. Boost one of your undone things to level 10. It'll save you a whole lot of time. Okay, episodes. Play through the story episodes. This is all the story arcs in the mission journal. Excuse me. Klingon Wars, the first one for Federation characters. There is now only 6 missions in this thing. There used to be about 20. A lot of them have been removed, supposedly to be improved and then re-added back. But they were removed about 4 years ago now. And I don't think they're ever going to return. Which is kind of disappointing because the whole story arc sets up a character called Bivat as a big menace, and then it just fizzles out. There's no actual ending to this story arc anymore. Romulan mystery, yes there is. There's lots to do here, and you do have an ending. So play through all the story episodes. Klingon War, Romulan mystery, Cardassian struggle, Borg advance, and then New Romulus is a new one for the Delta Recruit. That one wasn't there before. Dyson Sphere, that wasn't there before either. Delta Recruit, what have we got here? Delta Quadrant, that wasn't there before. Iconian War, that one's new. And then complete half of Federation story arcs, you get a Starship trait, Temporal Insight. And then on this one you get Starship trait, improved Temporal Insight, and you also get a Photonic Engineering Officer, he's a hologram. Join other captains in a fleet for additional bonuses. You get a small thing here, 500 fleet marks, 50,000 fleet only dilithium, and 100 of each holding commodity. That's new. That has been really updated. You used to only get 50 fleet marks and 5,000 dilithium, and there was nothing about holding commodities before, so that is brand new. That reward has been massively improved. But that's really annoying because I've claimed that reward before. I can't claim the new version of it. That's really annoying. That's disappointing. I would have expected that would have been made so that I could claim the new version of it. I don't know. Okay, the whole point of playing as a Delta Recruit is to go through collecting Iconian technology and knowledge in various missions. We've seen some of this already in some of the missions we've played, and then we've got more in other missions that we haven't played. Some of these have been removed. There was some in some of the content that has been removed to side content, and some of the new stuff in some of the new story arcs that have been put in. Dust to Dust is the last one. Interesting. Collect Iconian technology and collect Iconian information. So this basically, as you collect all these will fill up here, and you can get a temporal negotiator and a paradox corrector. Now, this may not seem like much, but honestly, a lot of these goodie boxes, especially these last two, giving you 250 of each reputation mark, gives you quick access, a real big boost towards getting your hands on some end game level gear for your ship, or for your captain, or for your bridge officers to use. Some of it's really, really good. Those reputation marks, definitely worth aiming for those rewards. And then you get reputation marks in some of the other things as well, like this here. Look at that there. This package contains marks of different types. You choose which one you want. You don't get all of them, you get which one you want. If you're playing on a Starfleet character, the Discovery marks are probably ones that I would highly recommend, because That's basically a whole lot of Starfleet-based gear. Another one which offers phaser weapons would be the oh, which one is it? Is it the Mirror? Terran Empire, which is actually listed as Mirror here. The Terran Empire have a lot of the weapons from that are actually disruptor based, but they can randomly be phaser as well, if I remember rightly, or maybe that's the Undine marks, I can't remember. But yeah, once you get the reputation up to level 5, tier 5, rank 5, whatever you want to call it, you can make phaser versions of the weapons, or it might be rank 6. I know for discovery marks you can make phaser weapons at rank 5, tier 5, but once you get to 6 you can make disruptor versions if you prefer to play as a Klingon character. In fact, on the Klingon recruit we've been playing, Karnak, I'll be aiming for discovery marks. So those mark boxes are very, very useful. It gives you access to end game level stuff. Okay, what we'll do now, we'll log this character out, we'll create a new one just to see the new scene and how it has changed, and we'll have a brief chat about that afterwards. Because the Delta recruitment event is active, you may not skip the tutorial with a new 2409 Federation Starfleet character. I made a new character, he's called Brex, he's a Ferengi. I don't know why I chose to make him a Ferengi, but there you go. Not that it's going to matter, because as soon as we've finished watching this opening scene, I'm deleting him. So I'd like to play a tutorial and make a Delta recruit.
This is the time we have pinpointed in your timeline, sir. This is when you go back and give yourself this. You'll know what to say. You've already heard yourself say it. It doesn't matter if it's exactly right. The time stream will work itself out. Just make sure you give yourself this. It's our best hope for the future of the galaxy. You'll return to this exact point in time as soon as you have done what you need to do. The galaxy still needs you, Admiral. Ready?
Welcome to Star Trek Online.
Yeah, blah blah. Okay, so that is definitely a very different place.
To move, use the W, A, S, and D keys. To look around,
I think it's
hold down
the
the right mouse button and move your mouse.
Krenim Research Lab that you build during the Iconian War missions. Let's play through.
Fine, of course.
Let's play through some of this until we get to the point where we encounter ourselves.
There you are.
To see if there's any change to that as well.
Greetings. Morik with...
Yeah. I mean, the previous version of the scene, the stuff that happened is the same. Just the
There
location. Just the location is different. So we are looking to see if the encounter with our future self is any different. It's going to take a little bit to get to that point.
Good afternoon. Yes, let's see. You're going to have...
Okay. There we go. We're going to go and see the captain.
Come. Cadet. I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy. I'm just I did. Another. I'll tell Flora.
Okay, so none of that dialogue has changed. It's still the same as before. We'll skip through this hopefully. There's Flores, we've already talked to her.
I got the tactic. You never. Don't worry. Seems most of our
Interesting, though,
class
that,
ended up on Captain Taggart's ship.
In the cutscene with Philip Cray, we weren't wearing a proper Starfleet uniform from the...
Have you seen the whales in San Francisco Bay?
that I
never
would have
seem
been
to
wearing
spot
in a
them.
year's time. I was
I
just wearing the
sometimes forget
cadet
that
uniform.
Boothby is a hologram. He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy. Last one of the console buys the first round tonight.
She runs weird. Okay,
Setting up shoot stuff. It's stand. The phasers are in the.
not entirely sure. Okay. Got a phaser. The holodeck, begin the program. Oh. This is different, I think. Oh, maybe he did have a full proper uniform on, of course, because the engineering side have the yellow stripe. Talk to you from the future. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm you from your future. Yeah, everything this Admiral Brex is saying is the same as what was said before.
You are now a Delta recruit. You have a unique trait that gives bonus dilithium ore to you and your teammates.
Good. And there's the Tesseract communications receiver with all the rewards that we've just looked through. Let's delete this character and log in a character that has not taken anything from the temporal agent to see what the account rewards actually are. Okay, so this is a Klingon character that I recently got up to level 20, and I haven't taken anything.
What do you require from Klingon temporal intelligence?
I haven't taken anything from the temporal agent rewards section on this character yet. So as you can see, there we go: Klingon recruit, Gamma recruit, temporal agent, Delta recruit, all the different recruit events that have run in Star Trek Online. Now, in my opinion, the Delta recruit one is probably the easiest one to do, because the rewards are just so easily obtained just by playing the game. Temporal agent, very similar, there's just more of them. Gamma recruit, there's a bit more of a challenge there because you have to do lots of queues, lots of task force operations to get a lot of the rewards. Very similar to the Klingon recruit in that regard. We've seen how that one has lots of rewards locked behind completing 25 queues, 75 queues, 150 queues, whatever. Queues against Romulans, queues against humans. And there's one where you've got to do 5 versions of the swarm. But Klingon recruit, you've also got to do kills, which is somewhat tedious, really. We've been playing through Karnak. He's only about level 10 by now, and he's got a few of the really small numbered kill target counts, but there's ones that are like the target is 500, 1,000 and 2,500. That's going to take a long time to reach those. So we've seen in the Temporal Recruits Tesseract Receiver that there's a lot of rewards there. This is where we can have a look at all the account rewards. In other words, every other character on your account can just claim these rewards without any work involved. There's some slight restrictions. As you can see, some of them I can't actually claim yet because I haven't maybe played through the storyline sequence on that particular character or whatever. So let's have a quick look. Here's the ones for level 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Obviously some other character has, another Delta recruit has reached level 50, not D84, but obviously not reached level 60. So this is giving me a choice of marks. I don't get one for every mark, for every reputation, but I can get one, and I get to choose which one I want. Delta Recruit R&D levels 1 and 5. Okay, on the Delta Recruit itself you get special R&D duty officers. On the account rewards you just get a whole bunch of materials. There's the fleet reward. You need to be level 30 to claim it. 50 fleet marks, 5,000 fleet only dilithium. That's what it used to be on the Delta Recruit as well. I'm sure of it. Paradox Corrector and Temporal Negotiator. Again, once you've completed all the story missions you will have those. Here's the traits that you get by collecting various things. Obviously I've got the original version of the trait unlocked, the basic version. Don't have the improved one yet. Photonic Engineering Officer Candidate. Must complete all story arcs as a Delta Recruit. Members of the Dominion must be level 65 plus to claim. Oh, that's an interesting thought, is that you can only claim these rewards from the temporal agent in your home place, whether it's on Kronos or in Earth Space Dock or on the Romulan flotilla. You can only claim the rewards once you reach level 20. So don't think you can just log in a character, get at level 1 and claim them all, because you can't. You have to play through until you're level 20. Story arcs. Completing story arcs gets you mission, gets you fleet marks and dilithium ore. Now most of these give you 100 fleet marks and 1,000 dilithium ore, but the Klingon War Federation one, originally it had about 20 missions in it, so it was really long, and the reward for that was bigger as a result. It's now a lot smaller, so this 500 fleet marks and 5,000 dilithium ore for this storyline is very, very generous. Okay, let's move on, see some of the other ones. Vengeance, oh no, Delta Quadrant. It's a longer story. It's got about 20 missions in it again, but look, it's only got 100 fleet marks and 1,000 dilithium, so that's just the same as all the other ones. 100 fleet marks, 1,000 dilithium more, 100 fleet marks, 1,000 dilithium more. Dilithium is pretty important in Star Trek Online. It's what you need to be able to make your end game level gear, so all of these rewards offering dilithium are pretty good to have, pretty nice to have. The thing is, you'll burn through that dilithium really, really quickly, so you need to basically play the game to earn more. And every mission that you play, if I have a look here in the, not the events, the episodes here, if we just hail for this mission.
The treacherous Cha'ula has requested to speak before the High Council on Kronos.
Dilithium ore.
Use Klingon law.
720 dilithium ore just for playing the mission.
Heed the call of the void.
Let's get rid of him. We don't need to talk to him. So there we go. Talk to Lieutenant.
Blah. What do you require from Klingon temporal intelligence?
See, it says here required level 20 plus. Jem'Hadar must be level 65 plus with 20 hours played. Now the reason they're saying that is because Jem'Hadar characters, if you create a Jem'Hadar character, you start the game at level 60, not level 1. It is a really kind of a bizarre thing, but I don't think you can create a Jem'Hadar character on an account unless you've got a character that's already at level 65. I think you have to have a character at level 65 before you can play as a Dominion character, a Jem'Hadar. And 20 hours played, if I go into the chat, let's just go to that version there. If I go into the chat, oh, I can't do it, type in /played, I can see that my character here, Santa Claus, has been on active duty for 6 hours, 22 minutes and 21 seconds. I don't know how many times I've logged in and played this character, but that's the total amount of time that this character has been played for. So that's what's going on here. It's tracking your played time. For Jem'Hadar characters, you must have 20 hours played minimum. Temporal agent rewards, I mean, you're not going to get them unless you've got a temporal agent on your account. Same with the Gamma recruit and the Klingon recruit. Nothing unlocked on the Klingon recruit. The reason that is because this is actually a Klingon recruit. This is a different one than the one we're playing through together in the videos. We're playing through Karnak. This is a character I created called Santa Claus that I could sort of feel the waters a bit with the Klingon recruit. See how it worked before creating Karnak. I mean, this guy's up at level 20 now, but he's played less missions than Karnak. Karnak's further ahead than him. But there we go, there's the Delta Recruit Awards. There's similar ones for Temporal Agent, Gamma Recruit, and I would be willing to guess that with Klingon Recruit having happened in February, we've now got Delta Recruit here in April. I'd be willing to bet that around about June or July, maybe August after the summer, we'll probably get Temporal Agent event, and then towards the end of the year we'll probably have the Gamma Recruit run again, which would be pretty cool. Gives everybody a chance to get one of each type. Now, one of the things that you might have noticed here with the Delta Recruit is that the story rewards, some of them are marked Federation, some of them are marked Romulan, some of them are marked Klingon, some of them are marked All Factions. All Factions reward, you can claim that one as soon as you play through that storyline on a Delta Recruit. But here we go, Romulan 1, Vengeance, Romulans. Okay, only Romulan characters get the Vengeance story arc, so you have to play through that as a Romulan Republic character. So to get the full benefit of a Delta Recruit, the Delta Recruit event, you need one of each. You need 3 characters, 1 Federation, 1 Klingon, 1 Romulan, to be able to unlock all the account rewards. If you're not worried about all the account rewards, then just play 1 or 2, whichever you prefer. But I really think it's worth creating one of each, because there's a huge interweaving storyline. Star Trek Online, for up to the Iconian War storyline, has a hugely complicated storyline that weaves from the Klingon side to the Federation side to the Romulan side before it all sort of comes together around about the Cardassian struggle region in the story missions. It's well worth having one of each. The Romulans, in my opinion, get the best storyline overall, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, there we go. That's a few opinions of mine. A review of the different rewards that a Delta Recruit can have, and that's basically it. So yeah, if you're creating a temporal recruit, Delta Recruit character, now is going to be a good time to get this. Hopefully I'll get this video up on Saturday or Sunday this weekend. today is Thursday the 15th, so hopefully you were able to see this on the 17th or the 18th. But yeah, leveling is really quick in Star Trek Online as well. Most missions will give you at least one level. Sometimes they will push you through two. Just depends where on the experience meter you start the mission. So yeah, and there's loads and loads of content. There's more than enough content to get you at level 65. You'll probably end up at level 65 before you get through most of the storylines. I mean, most of my characters that I've made, you end up somewhere around Cardassian Struggle, Borg Advance is where they end up at level 65, which is crazy because there isn't actually that many missions in the beginning, but there's things like Duty Officer system, and then later on you unlock the Admiralty system. All of those help to boost your character up. And on Starfleet Academy and Klingon Academy, there's missions there that you can do every single day, 2 daily missions that will give you extra experience to help you level up as well. So yeah, whew. Definitely worth creating a Delta Recruit character. I would strongly recommend it. But anyway, a long time has passed since I started recording this video, and it's time to stop and maybe go to bed because it's almost midnight. Gee whiz. Thanks for sticking around. Until next time. Bye for now. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. In the middle of the screen there's a button that will allow you to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. On the left is another video of similar stuff, on the right is just another random video from my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like this, and leave a comment down below about something you think I can do better. Bye for now.